What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. Fresh cut Alex here, and today is Monday, President's Day. So I haven't really vlogged the last couple of days. And the reason is, ever since Friday till like right now and even on today, I've like not stopped doing stuff. So like Friday I worked all night. Friday worked 11 to 10 Saturday, and then Sunday I drummed at church and then had the NF concert. Last night, none of it was really anything that I was interesting enough to vlog, and so I just didn't. I mean, I'm gonna try to put a couple of clips from the NF concert in, maybe a little 30-second montage of it. But this morning I had to be at the school for something, and then I came home and I took a nap because your boy was tired from a late night and an early morning. And then after that I went to the gym. Now I'm home making some food. I have to be at work at 4:30. It's 3 o'clock now. So I'm just gonna chill until then. I need to shower first, need to eat. I have some chicken cooking in the oven right now. So I got one of these Voss waters. Honestly, I got it because the container's cool. It's a big glass bottle, but it was like plain sparkling water. And so it was really disgusting. So I poured it out and filled it up with regular water. This is actually lemon water because apparently it's good for you. So the first episode of the Gym Hackery series went up. If you haven't already, go check out that video. It's very helpful in, showing you ways that you can manipulate certain machines to make new machines that you don't have. There'll be a new episode of that every Wednesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. That's not going to affect the vlog. I'm still going to try to stick to every other day on the vlog. So I kind of want to update you with how things are going with Justin Mahaley. He's coaching me right now, and he's going to be coaching me over, like the spring and summertime whenever I decide, or whenever, my show is. So he's going to coach me during show prep season. So I've been working with him. Yesterday was the 2-week mark. Things are going good. I mean, it's been short so far. Like, I haven't been with him, that much. But one thing I would say is the intensity of my workouts since starting with him have gone up like crazy. Like, his workouts are pretty intense. So that's one thing that's like, kind of keying in the mentality of every single day. Like, you're pushing yourself through a lot of pain. And I mean, I'm used to pushing myself through pain in workouts. It's just different. It's just more intensity, more of forcing muscle contractions when you're tired and when, the weight's a little heavy. So things are going good. Nutrition-wise has been going great. I'm already starting to see some changes. Plan now is to just try to put on as much muscle as humanly possible. He's got me eating, I think, close like 240 or 250 grams of protein every single day, which is a lot of protein. Like, that's kind of hard to get in. A lot of chicken, but, it's not bad at all. One thing I was worried about was that I would like always be hungry, but the thing is, like, I'm still eating enough to where, like, I have 5 meals, 3 of them are solid meals, 2 of them are shakes, and then, like, if I time it right, I'm like hardly ever hungry, and if I am hungry, it's not for long. All right, so for lunch we have some chicken, rice, sweet potato, almonds, and a diet tree covering. Well, it's the next day, and as you can see, it snowed, more specifically freeze rain. This is like all hardcore ice. Luckily it didn't affect my car too bad. Yeah, just rub it off there. Cool. So my windows aren't actually, like, they don't have anything on the top, as you can see. It's just the glass. It's just the glass. There's no like rim on the top. And so when you shut it, the actual window slides up into place, and it's like all the way frozen. And so I was worried when I opened it that it wasn't going to be able to come down and it was going to like crack or something. But she buffed out. So it did do that little freezing rain thing, and most of the schools around the area were canceled, but my school is like the only one that didn't get canceled because we go hard there. Fortunately enough for me, Tuesdays are the day that I don't have any classes at the school. All my classes are online for the most part. So I'm going to the gym now, but it's going to be, oh, probably not a good idea. It's going to be a good amount of time before I get there because A, my car has ice all around it. I need to scrape it a little bit. And B, rumor has it the roads aren't very good. So I want to talk a little bit about clean bulking versus dirty bulking. Now, I think you can dirty bulk. I think I wouldn't necessarily say that dirty bulking is a bad thing. But here's the problem you're going to face. It's extremely hard to get your protein in on a dirty bulk. And if you are getting your protein in, most likely you're going well over your fat. And so in order to find that balance, you have to be eating some sort of protein source that is somewhat lean. Like at some point you're going to have to be eating chicken or ground beef or ground turkey or something like that in order to get your protein in. And so I think if you view it as like simply counting macros or dirty bulking, then it's very easy to get caught up in just eating a lot of carbs, and it's easy to get caught up in all of that, and then you start to neglect your protein intake. So one thing I would recommend is trying to find a balance. If you can find that balance of eating dirty on a bulk and hitting your macros, but still getting in enough protein, I'm talking like 3 to 4 to 5 different times of the day. If you can figure that out, if you can get that keyed in for you, then that's great. If you can find that balance. Personally, I'm all in one way or the other. I'm either eating a whole bunch of junk or I'm eating all clean. Like I tried finding that balance for the first part of this bulk, but I found that it gradually went towards a dirty bulk, which for me, it worked. I've put on a lot of weight, a good amount of muscle, but I've been working my ass off in the gym for the past 6 or 7 months, and still. But I think that if I would have been eating like I am now for that duration, I would be so much further along. Mostly, lack of nutrients. My foods lately have been much more nutrient-dense foods, and so it's like, yeah, you can do it a dirty bulk, but like it's whatever works for you, okay? I don't think that everybody can handle to do a clean bulk and then go into like a show prep or something like a super strict cut, because then it just feels like you don't get a break. Even with cheat meals, it just feels like you're constantly on that. And so I think finding a balance is awesome. I mean, if you can find that balance during the off season of not eating, 100% clean, but also having the discipline to stay away from overeating or binge eating, then that's awesome. Personally, like I said, I'm all in one way or the other. Like I can't just do a full on balanced bulk. Like I can't do partially clean, partially dirty, because it turns into one or the other. And like my progress in the past 2.5 weeks, and I've been eating clean. I've been eating like 250 grams of protein. My progress though has been pretty good. Like strength gains are way up. I've been doing more weight on every single exercise than I was before. And also like I can just see little changes starting to happen. And so it's just like, I don't know. If you mentally are tough enough to do a clean bulk, that would be recommended. Okay? So like what's the difference between a clean bulk and a dirty bulk, right? Because there's some lines that can kind of get crossed if you're not careful. So what's the difference? Okay, so a clean bulk, we're looking at nutrient dense foods. We're looking at lean proteins, chicken, ground turkey. We're looking at complex carbs, no simple sugars. So like sour candy would not be a carb source that we're going to mess with, because sour candy is 99% sugar, and so all those carbs are just sugars that aren't going to be as nutrient dense and also as effective in doing their job. Also, we're going to avoid saturated fats. We're staying mostly on clean fats that are more natural and more nutrient dense. And so once you get the balance of those three, so once you have your lean proteins, your complex carbs, your unsaturated fats, then you're good to go in the clean aspect. Now, a dirty bulk would obviously just be the opposite of all that. So you have, eating any kind of carbs, high in fat proteins, and then saturated fat. So that's the main difference. Okay, it's the makeup of the macronutrient values in the food. And once you can find a good balance, once you can figure out whatever works for you, then I think you're golden. It takes some trial and error, right? Like work with some stuff. I mean, if you're new to this game and you're not really sure what works for you, then maybe just try some stuff. Try finding some balance. And if you find yourself where I found myself many times, that you that you can't really find balance because you have to go all in one way or the other, then maybe try going all in on the good side. Yeah, it takes more discipline, it takes a lot more effort, but you reap such greater rewards, I think, because here's the thing. It's metaphorically speaking, it's like fueling, your car. Like, you're not going to pour fuel into a Lamborghini. You're going to put the fuel that's going to give it the most horsepower, the most go, the most torque and everything. And so if you treat your body the same and you give it that premium fuel, whatever, I think you're going to be able to go a lot farther. You're going to be able to make more gains, more strength gains, and all that. So that's my thoughts on the whole thing. Still there, huh? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm going to try to get this up for tomorrow. I haven't really put out a vlog in like 4 or 5 days, so sorry about that. But we're back on the grind, baby. Thanks so much for watching. If this is your first video on my channel, be sure to subscribe. I think you'll like it here. Go check out some other videos and get, familiar with the community, and new videos every other day, 10 a.m. I'll see you in the next one.